Right, I'm off camera. I got no idea how far we got, but maybe 150-ish. So, uphill, I think pin's in the exact same spot as it was last time. Over on the right-hand side, so 153 playing 158. So it's basically the same as the last. So if I hit, but I'm more downwind this time. So if I hit a 7-iron, that's going to be about right. Now it's the question of whether I try to cut it into that pin, because it's a big shelf. So basically, where that pin is, it's on a rather large shelf, and it kicks away. But you've got these trees on the right here that sort of half block things out, even though they're not really in play. Okay. So I've got 7-iron this time. Well, it's right at it. Cut a little, cut a little, cut a little. It's pushing away. Don't go too far left. I think that's pin high. That's pure, but it is left of it. It is left of it. It's just not left on the big slope. So it's actually sitting up on that top tier, but it wasn't at it. So it was falling basically in line with the hut, the edge of that hut. So I love it. Bloody good. Right, so as you can see, basically on the same tier, if you go another 2 or 3 meters, 4 meters that way, it's back down the hill a little tiny bit. So it's not quite pin high, it's a little short still. But like I said, I like that club. That was a little bit better. I've struck these last couple of shots really, really well. Like, they've been basically smack bang middle in the face. But I'm trying to change, because I feel like I used to swing it a little steeper, down, rotate a little bit better, and squeeze it out a little bit more. I like the ball flight and the other stuff because it stopped a little quicker, but I feel like I'm striking a lot of things in the toe, which I don't like, especially with blades. They're not very nice, they're very clunky. And so I'm trying to feel like, if anything, I'm trying to face plant a little bit more and sort of, yeah, anyway. I'll keep that to myself. A little bit of left to right here about speed. Come on. Would be nice to make another birdie to get back under. Go, you Gronk. Go! Great line. Didn't give it a hit. So this next hole's a short par 4. Come on, we'll eventually get it out of the hole. It's like 230 or 40 meters or something like that. So, but again, it's a great golf course. Elevation change, par 3s, shapeage, nice greens, not huge greens, nothing crazy long, country, like who? Get up to COOROY. I mean, you have to. Again, maybe make it a weekend. You know, play Nambour, play COOROY, maybe do like a Noosa trip, play Perigian. Lots of golf courses in the area, and there's not too many bad ones, so that's always nice. So right, probably the silliest decision I've made today. Hitting Chief, 260 something meters, I think 266 meters. Wind is still slightly down, I believe. If you can hit a good one near the green, it's basically a birdie chance. And so that's the point. That's the only reason I'm going for it. It's basically a dead straight hole. With it being damp, I just don't see myself getting there very easily. I think I'll get there, but it's not carrying there. It's not going to run very far. Well, it's right at it. Come on, ball. Do something. Just left of it. The wind's pushed it. It was basically down the tree line at the left, so I got no idea if it made it to the green, but it was basically that overhanging gum tree just left of the... let's see if I can zoom in and see it. Let's see. It was basically at that tree in the middle of my screen. Somewhere there. So it doesn't look like it's on that part of the green. Maybe just off the edge. But yeah, straight down there. Struck good, just moved a bit with the breeze. Alright, as you can see the ball there, bottom left of the screen, so this is left of the green, a little bit long. So, it's good, it was definitely good, and it was basically, I mean, that's that tree that I was talking about. Just, I showed you, it's literally right there. So it was a good shot, but just a bee's dick left. Just a bee's dick left. It's not really the best lie, but I've got 54. Pretty square face, bee's dick open. Just let it sort of travel in there, a little flat. I said 7 down, 10 down. Not much divots would be nice. Travel a little bit, travel a little bit, travel a little bit, travel a little bit. It's okay. It's what, 6 foot-ish? 6 foot-ish? Come on, this is what I mean. So, as a better player, if that was half that distance, then that gives me a lot more of a chance. So let's say 6 foot, what, is 50-50, thereabouts. Whereas if I halve that down to 3 odd foot, it's like 90 odd percent. So, yeah, a little closer would have been nice. Right, as you can see, it is inside of 6 foot. These clouds are starting to come over again. Hopefully we don't get too much rain. It's supposed to rain near 2 o'clock or something like that. But, hopefully we can get it done. Right, left to right maybe just a little tiny bit. There's a little bit of grain there, which makes me think that that's what's going to happen. Got it probably lined up in the middle actually. So don't be surprised if maybe it misses right. So hopefully shut it down a little bit. I'll just jam it in the middle at a speed in which if it misses it's further than the putt that I just had. So this next hole is a really, really nice hole. So this is what makes this course quite good, because all the times that I've hit 3-9, I could hit Chief. Like, there's just so many options to hit. So if you want to hit it 200 off the tee to keep it safe, great, do it. If you want to hit Chief. But that's what makes it quite good, is the fact that you get to choose that. And if you pull it off, great, you're like this. You know, we've got a little 20-metre odd little pitch. Or if I hit it too long and too straight, maybe I hit it out of bounds just on the other side of this tee block. So that's the risk reward you take, isn't it? Beautiful. Right, this next hole is the 9th hole. Beautiful. You kind of can't see it, but tee block and then over the water, back into the breeze. Rightio, 9th hole, 300 odd metres, basically dead straight back into the wind, water down the left. How far does it say on here? 307. 307 back into the fan. It's an interesting hole because all you need to do is hit something 200 straight down there, have 100 in. I'm going to go straight at the tall tree there-ish. Basically where I'm going to go and deal with it. So I should be able to get part of... Last time that tree was in play and we're back into the wind still, so... Rightio. Just down to that cart path then, just to the right of it. It's just to the right of the cart path, get lucky. Oh, it's down, it's hit the tree, the big green tree right of the path. Don't know where it went after that. It's either in the bush or it's not in the bush. Not sure, in the bush. Right, so hit this tree, I don't know, yep, that one there. So that's the tree I hit. It's way further right than I wanted it to, but it is what it is. I was sort of worried about that water. Pins up the back at 97 metres. Back into the wind, got to keep it down somewhat. Might hit a 50 instead of a 54. 50. Yeah, I reckon it'll be playing near 110. On the green, anywhere near the green's pretty bloody solid actually. But yes, it's all the way to the left is the water, so you can sort of see there. Yes, you do not want to go there, and it's such a tight fairway as well. A little bit on this downslope I'm not a massive fan of. The wind seems to have died. So I don't want to catch a fly from here, especially with no breeze. Well, it's at it. I don't know if it's got the legs. Sit. It's got the legs easy. Barely hit that thing. It sort of jumped a little high off the face. I was a bit worried about it sort of coming out dead, but it just held up there nicely. So something like that. Didn't want to go long. Good shot. So yes, as you can sort of see there, that's back towards the tee. Over all that water, the tee's back in that direction. So yes, if you miss it at all left, if you miss it at all to the left as you're playing the hole, cactus. Greens are quite nice. I mean, that's where I pitched. And that's where the ball's finished. So even out of the rough a little bit, it's stopping. Greens are pure. Like I said, this place is magic. It's you don't get too many country tracks like this. Again, I don't see a bad hole. I mean, you might get up towards 17, and 17 people could sort of say is a little bit iffy. 17, yeah, but it's still a good hole, still a challenge. I've got no idea where this is breaking. Maybe just uphill, maybe sneaking to the right as you putt it. But yeah, really good hole because down the fairway it's so narrow, so it's really probably best to hit it only 200 and a bit. And then even then, if you miss-hit one and flare one a bit, you're in the water. I literally have no idea. The hole actually looks like it's tilted back towards me and maybe a little to the left. The right side's a little higher. I'm going to change this to basically right at it, just right edge. I don't know where I started it, but it fell in the left edge, so that's always good. That's always nice. So, 2 in a row. I don't know, is that 9 holes done? Is that 1 under, square? Not sure. Something like that. I know there's at least a bogey in there. Birdied 1, bogeyed 1, birdied 2. Would that be true? Was there a set? Anyway, whatever. It'll be somewhere down there. I got no idea. Actually, somewhere down there.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's
a
what you
weirdo.
say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See it.